Yo, what's up with y'all, boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on a Saturday, May 6th, 2023. I'm gonna be honest, technically it's still Friday, May 5th. I am recording this game. It's still midway through the first quarter in the 76ers Celtics game. I have the Sixers in that game. I can't tell y'all if I won on that play or not, as it's midway through the game. I am recording this early, got a few things to do, but we're familiar with these four teams. We're familiar with these two series. And if the line changes or anything changes from now and then, I will be back with my live show tomorrow or today, because that's when this video is coming out. At 2 o'clock Central Time, 3 Eastern Time, man. An hour earlier than usual, as Knicks Heat go off at 3:30 Eastern Time. So we're going to move it up an hour earlier, man. And we're going to cook it up and update y'all on late injury news and information coming out of the association, man. So, thank y'all for watching. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs, man. Let's make some money tonight, or today, I should say. And without further ado, let's hop right into today's NBA action. In our first matchup of the day, man, we got the New York Knicks out on the road facing the Miami Heat, man. Heat laying 4, total 209. Series tied 1-1 currently. We're in Miami with it. Miami won game 1. New York Knicks responded, won game 2. Jimmy Butler did not play game 2. Now, if you followed the jam session for any duration of time, then you know that my favorite spot all season has been to fade the Miami Heat on their home floor. I made so much money fading Miami this year at home, it was not funny, as they were the worst home ATS team in the NBA. Them and the team that shall not be named. But Miami, we were on that spot all season. We love to fade them at home. I will say this as well, though. In the playoffs, I faded them both games in Miami, and that did not go as planned. And the reason it didn't is because Jimmy Timothy Butler at home has been on another level. Game 1, he went for 30. Game 2 in Miami against Milwaukee, he went for 56. The Knicks were the best road ATS team in the NBA. That does give me some pause for concern. I know I don't want to lay points with Miami, as I told y'all. I love fading Miami at home. They were the worst home ATS team in the league. Thing is, I do think Miami wins this game. That's the thing. I think Miami wins it. I do. I know I don't want to fade Jimmy Butler at home. When Jimmy Butler has been on the floor, I will say Jimmy Butler has been the best player in the playoffs thus far, and I don't think it's even close. I think he's been the MVP of the playoffs, man. He's been on another level, and I think Miami wins this game at home, game 3 at least, and maybe Knicks steal game 4. I think this is going to be a dogfight of a series, a 7-game series, but I'm looking for Miami to win it, man, and I'm just going to take the Heat on the money line. I will not lay points with Miami at home, man. I can't do it. I know they are just terrible ATS, man. But what they did do at home this year was win games. They were terrible covering spreads at home, but they did win games. And I think this may be another one of those cases, man, where this game comes down all the way to the wire. And maybe we get a game winner from Jimmy Butler in just another spectacular playoff run, man. And I know that I'd rather just have them on the money line. We got to pay up a little bit for it. But I'm just taking the Heat on the money line to beat the Knicks in this one. Knicks, they are a good road team, and I expect them to be competitive in this game. But when it's all said and done, I think Miami wins it. Take them on the money line. I've learned my lesson. Jimmy Butler, regular season. Jimmy Butler, playoffs. It's two totally different players, man. What I've seen thus far, I have to respect that. I know I love fading Miami, man, but I really do think today they win this game. I'm not going to overcomplicate it, man. I've liked what I've seen from them thus far. I'll take them on the money line here in this one. In our next matchup, man, we got the best series I think we're going to see all season. I'm going to keep saying that because I really do believe that, man. And I'm cherishing every game we get in this series, man. Curry, LeBron, Golden State, Los Angeles, the Lake Show. Don't get no better than this, man. In my opinion, man. We're back in LA. We're not back, but we're in LA for the first time in this series, man. The Lakers are laying 3, total 227. The Lakers look dominant game 1. Anthony Davis, 8. He looked like a he looked like that guy game one, is what I'll say, man. He was the first player, I think, to go 30 and 20 in a playoff game since Shaq. People were raving about Anthony Davis. I was hearing Laker fans saying Lakers in 4. Um, there was those type praises. I was on Golden State in that one. I bit the bullet. They did not get it done. Game 2, I was still on Golden State. Golden State had lost back-to-back home playoff games to Sacramento and then to Los Angeles. They had to respond at home. Could not afford to go down 0-2 heading to Los Angeles, and they won in dominant fashion just like I thought they would. Now, that's the catch up to where we are now. We're in LA. Golden State shot the ball really well at home both games, like they always do, and they stepped it up defensively in game 2, and Anthony Davis did not have that same game. He really had a pretty bad game. They were comparing him to Shaq game 1. Game 2, he had the typical Anthony Davis disappear game. Well, we're in LA, man, and typically after Anthony Davis has the disappear game, he typically bounces back and has a monster game, man. I've been telling you, I think this is going to be a 7-game series. I think this is going to be a back-and-forth series. I think there's going to be times in this series where both teams look really dominant, and it's like, man, how can the other team even compete? This series should be over quickly. But that's just because both teams have real mismatches, and it's just about coaching adjustments in game and after each game, and it's about runs in the game, man. Tonight in Los Angeles, I like the Lakers, man, to win this one. I'll lay the 3. I think the Lakers get this one done in Los Angeles tonight, man. I do. I think Anthony Davis bounces back and has a really nice game. I think LeBron, of course, gets his. And I just don't trust the Warriors on the road. Now, I will say this. The notion that the Warriors were just terrible on the road all season and they cannot get it done in the playoffs, we cannot use that. The Warriors, yes, they were terrible all season. We faded the Warriors all season. They were the most night and day team in the NBA. But the Warriors have won back-to-back playoff road games, man. They won Game 7 in Sacramento, and they won Game 5 in Sacramento, which I did not see them doing. Leading into that series, I said, I don't think Golden State can get it done on the road because we had been fading them so much during the regular season. We did flip and have them in that Game 7 in Sacramento, as we did see them get a win in Game 5. I do think Golden State will be competitive tonight. I don't think this is the blowout Lakers win. I do think there will be a blowout Lakers win in this series like Golden State did in the other one. I don't think that'll be tonight. I think tonight will be super tight, but when it's all said and done, I think the Lakers do win the game, man. And with that being said, the line only being 3, I'm just going to lay the 3, which is only a bucket, man. I think the Lakers get this one done, take a 2-1 series lead. I do have the Lakers winning this series. I think Golden State is not going down without a fight, man. It's hard to fade these Golden State boys, man. It really is. But in this one, man, I'm taking the Lake Show. I'm laying the 3 in our last and final matchup of the night. And that's going to conclude today's episode on the Jam Session on May 6, 2023, man. Thank y'all for watching. Smash that like button for your guy, man. Subscribe if you're new. And drop y'all like down in the comments. As you know, I love going through, seeing who y'all like, man. My best bets can be found over at Pickdawgz Premium. Click the link. Takes you right there, man. You can find my bets for today, including my $19 NBA Jam Session play. I can't tell you if today was a winner or not because it's still first quarter in that game. I have the Sixers. We'll see. I am recording this video early. I'm letting y'all know that again. But I will be live today with my live show, man. 2 Central, 3 Eastern, an hour earlier than usual, as that other game starts at 3:30. So, yeah, I'll be back 30 minutes before that game, man. We'll cook it up one more time just in case anything changes from now and then. Y'all know I'm here to update y'all, man. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. Let's make some money on a Saturday, man. I'm going to say Friday because it's still Friday. I'm out of here, man.